Okay, so the problem you're looking at here says you've got a bag of marbles with all this stuff. She has, 3 reds and 3 greens and 4 whites, 3 purples, and she's going to grab 8 of them. Now, they want to know the probability that she has at least 1 green. So let's stop and think about what at least 1 means. Well, there's a total of 3 greens in the bag, and if she has at least 1, the possible things that would make this true would be I could either have 1 green, 2 green, or 3 greens. That means at least 1. So what we're really saying here is I want the probability of having a 1, a 2, or a 3. Now, what you have written here, it's the angle you've got it at here is a little tough, but what I'm seeing here is you've got right there 3 combinations of 1. So what you're saying here is out of the 3 green marbles, choose 1 of them. Well, that doesn't give you at least 1 green. That gives you exactly 1 green, right? So that guarantees 1 green. Now, let me just count up the marbles really fast here. Let's see. So what we're looking at here is we have 3 plus 3, so that's 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. So that makes 6, 10, 13. So there's 13 marbles in the bag. Okay, so then what you said is you then said, all right, times 12C7. So what you were saying were there are 12 other marbles in the bag, and those could be greens and those could be other. Well, what you have done by doing that is here you have said that what you've done is you've implied order unintentionally. What you've said is choose 1 of the greens. It's either going to be green 1, green 2, or green 3. Choose 1 of the greens. That's what we're going to do here. So let's pretend we would chose green 1. Now in here, your next part of your decision process, you're saying I could include green 3 and some of the other marbles. Da 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 da. But instead, another viable combination, by the way you counted it, is now I could do green 3. And then over here we could have green 1 coming from the 1227. So what you've done is pick the same green marbles, but you've ordered them. And if that's a little too technical for you, here's the easy way of looking at it. This notation says you're choosing exactly 1 green, which therefore means we cannot choose any other greens as we go along. So therefore we have to take care of all the other colors, but not green. So therefore there were 3 greens in the bag, a total of 13 marbles. So that means there are 10 other colors. So out of the 3 greens, choose 1. Then out of the 10 other colors, choose 7. Okay, this guarantees exactly 1 green. So, and I think you've got that by looking at how good your work is here. I think you understand that part. And then here it looks like you're building onto that. You're saying now I want 3, choose 2. That would guarantee, if I do 3 combinations 2, that guarantees exactly 2 greens, which means out of the 10 other colors we would now need 6 of them. And once again, the other possible combination we could have would be exactly 3 greens. So therefore 3 out of the 3 greens, choose 3 of them. 10, choose 5. And then it just comes down to, and this is where old counting gets mixed in here. We say, look, I've got exactly 1 green. This is the number of ways to have exactly 1 green. That's what this column's describing here, exactly 1 green. Then the next column, wow, that shading's not doing beautifully. Okay, then the next column here is saying exactly 2 greens. So this counts up exactly 2 when I multiply those. Then I have exactly 3 greens. So what am I going to do with these numbers when I punch these into the calculator to figure out what these numbers are? I'm going to get some number for the column A, some number for column B, some number for column C. Do I add them or do I multiply those numbers? Well, can I have exactly 1 green and exactly 2 greens and exactly 3 greens? No, no, no. You can have one or the other or the other. This is a leather or cloth type example if you remember way back. And if you don't remember, who cares? It's leather or cloth. It's one or the other, which means you have just whatever this number is plus whatever this number is plus whatever this number is. So you're on the right track. Your error just came in because this portion right here is implying permutation, and you can't do that because you can't have greens in one spot and greens in the next spot. You have to do greens and others. Okay, hope that helps.